So I buy 2 suits, purchase 1 more suit, and then my first suit is free?
No, the third suit is free, and the first 2 suits are full price, but buy 1 more suit, and it's free.
But I'm paying for 3 suits.
And come in between 2 and 4, and get 50% off of...
Hi, I'm Cookie Masterson, and if you don't believe in mermaids, then what is this right here? Huh? I see we have 4 players. I appreciate your level of commitment. There's your hardware. You can force another player to answer immediately by hitting your screw button. If they miss it, you win extra bonus dollars. And our wrong answer of the game is brought to you by
the 24-hour Wicker Store, because there's no telling when you'll need a wicker fix.
Pick the wrong answer associated with our sponsor to win a fabulous prize and big cash. Okay, it's time.
Get ready, time for question 1.
Let's begin with, let's talk about sext. Which of these sext messages would a sexting sexton be most likely to send to his significant other? This church graveyard is making me so horny right now. I'm wearing my construction hat and nothing else. My penis is starting to look like a skyscraper I once designed. Or, get ready, I'm sending you a pic of my junk yard. Time's a-wasting. Player 3? Come on, nobody wants to see that. Player 1. A sexton is a church official responsible for maintaining the church property and performing related duties, such as digging graves. Yeah, and I bet he likes to do it in the rectory.
Oh, Mama, gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. Say it so.
Here's one for you. Sure, the Vice Lords are dangerous, but can they dance? And you just wandered into dis or dat territory. Player 3, your score is hurting. Play this dis or dat and try and help it out. I'm going to read off 7 names, and for each one, I want you to tell me if it's a gang listed on the assessment or a boy band. If it's a gang, press the square button. If it's a boy band, press the circle button. Now, the rest of you need to hear this. Pick your answers before Player 3 does, because if Player 3 gets it wrong, everyone who gets it right will split that cash. Ready? Let's go. Backstreet Boys. 10 Mile Boys. D-Boys. Pop It Off Boys. Boyzone. Hot Boys. Star Boys. Not bad. Not good enough to be a member of Pop It Off Boys, but not bad. I'm sick of boy bands getting all the attention over girl groups. I mean, what's NSYNC got that One Direction doesn't? Those girls are talented and attractive.
Dance with me, Disco 3.
Say hello to Just Trolling. Why were the 3 Billy Goats gruff so gruff? It's not... Player 3, where's that screw going? My oh my, Player 4, you're getting screwed. You've got 5 seconds to make a choice. Sucks to be you. Player 3, that turned out to be a great screw. Time to twist the knife. Player 1. Player 3. Way to get goated into the wrong answer. Player 2. A billy goat is a male goat. It's not easy, especially since goats don't wear pants and everyone can see your billy goat stuff. Take a stab at over easy in 60 seconds. So recently, I've switched over to only eating cage-free eggs. I was just feeling so guilty about eating eggs from an animal that wasn't allowed the simple luxury of moving around a few inches in a hot, crowded barn all day. In fact, I've been thinking I should extend my cage-free policy to other things in my life, like movies. So tell me, if I only wanted to consume Nicolas Cage-free movies, what film would it be okay for me to watch? Adaptation, Kick-Ass, The Expendables 2, or The Wicker Man? Player 4. Nick Cage was an adaptation, Kick-Ass, and The Wicker Man, but The Expendables 2 is Nicolas Cage-free, making it fine for me to watch. I know going Nicolas Cage-free is the moral thing to do, but I'm gonna have to find some way to supplement my life with all the random screaming I'm missing. Player 1.
Swing and a miss.
Player 2. Congratulations, Not. Player 3. No, not the Wicker Man! But you can be the Wicker Man or lady with a pair of wicker socks from the 24-hour Wicker store. A tisket, a tasket, your feet will feel like they're in a basket. This wrong answer of the game has earned you $4,000. Don't spend it all in one place. Try this on for size. Kangaroo, Peanut, Albert Einstein, or Uranus?
Kangaroo, Peanut, Albert Einstein, or Uranus.
Seen on the cover of the Beatles' Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band album. Kangaroo, Peanut, Albert Einstein, or Uranus? Player 1. While many celebrities and world leaders grace the cover of the iconic album cover, Einstein can barely be seen over John's right shoulder. Although, to be fair, if you squint, Ringo sort of looks like a kangaroo. Player 4? Really? Players 2 and 3? That answer has a hole in it. That's the end of a thrilling first round, and it would seem player 3 is winning, and quite impressively, I might add. Keep in mind, all the prizes are doubled in round 2. And remember, you got those screws sitting there. I didn't hand them out for my health. Here we have Buzzkill Feed. What would be included in a BuzzFeed article, 12 people who are totally named Buzz? A gif of the first person to walk on the moon, a gif of the second person to walk on the moon. Player 1, who's gonna get it? You're screwed, player 3. 5 seconds to pick an answer. Player 1, your screw worked out. Let's see if you can make this really hurt. Players 1 and 2. Buzz Aldrin was the second person to walk on the moon after Neil Armstrong. You also might find him in the BuzzFeed article, 15 people who wanted to murder Neil Armstrong. Player 4. Get out of here! Seriously, get out of here.
Question 7. Get up and shake your monkey bang.
Pucker up for When You Wish Upon a Dead Shriveled Hand. Suppose instead of wishing on a star, Geppetto made a wish using the monkey's paw from the famous short story. What might happen to Pinocchio? He'd come to life for 24 hours, then revert back to a puppet. He'd come to life, then Geppetto would get 6 more wishes. He'd come to life, but there would be terrible consequences, or he would not come to life at all. Time is short. Player 4. Players 1 and 2? Well, that would make for a pretty boring story, albeit a much more realistic one. Player 3? In the short story The Monkey's Paw, a couple is given a magical monkey's paw that grants wishes, but every wish comes at a terrible price. That's why I never trust monkeys with wishes. If I ever hire a monkey, it's to dress up in a tuxedo, play the cymbals, and eat bugs out of my hair. That's it.
Follow me down to the sea.
And now, let's get ready to crumble.
Cookie fortune sweat, cookie master sweat.
Okay, for this next question. Oh, great, the lights went out. We could be here for a while. Luckily, I always keep a flashlight, bottled water, and a giant bag of fortune cookies. Okay, let's see what she says. It's better to have a bottle in front of me than a frontal lobotomy. Yeah, obviously. But for which of these characters is this advice too late? A Clockwork Orange's Alex, The Catcher in the Rye's Holden, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest's McMurphy, or A Streetcar Named Desire's Blanche? You got it, player 4. Pick someone to screw. If you're gonna threaten to screw someone, you gotta act on it. Okay, can we try this again, please? Players 1, 2, and 3. At the end of One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, McMurphy is lobotomized before being mercifully suffocated by the chief. Spoiler alert for a 1975 movie.
Okay, Cookie, the power is back on. Cookie? Cookie? I'm right behind you, Bob. Ah, Cookie, don't try to suffocate me with a pillow again. You're lost.
Here's one I like to call Wile E. Conspiracy. Suppose Wile E. Coyote is chasing Roadrunner around the Texas School Book Depository building. If he falls out the window from where Lee Harvey Oswald allegedly shot John F. Kennedy, what will you hear? 3 floors worth of a falling sound, then a thunk. 4 floors worth of a falling sound, then a crash. 5 floors worth of a falling sound, then a thud. Or 6 floors worth of a falling sound, then a kerplunk. Player 4? Any last words? Too late. Players 1 and 3? Player 2? The totally accurate and untainted Warren Report claimed that Lee Harvey Oswald shot Kennedy from the 6th floor of the Texas School Book Depository building. Of course, witnesses claim they saw a completely different coyote fall off the grassy knoll down the street, and the Warren Report still stands by the ridiculous single anvil theory. May I introduce cinephile dysfunction? Let's say some old guy pops a Viagra and then sits down to watch an insanely long porno. According to the official Viagra website, at what point should he immediately call a doctor if he still has an erection? The 2-hour mark of Gong with the Wind? The 4-hour mark of Dr. The official Viagra website states that if you have an erection that lasts over 4 hours, you should call a doctor immediately. Hey, it's clear that the old guy from the question isn't me, right? It's some other person. Yeah, it's just totally not me. And that's why it's funny, because it's a completely different person who doesn't resemble me at all. That's good. That's good writing. brace yourself for the attack. When you see two clues that match... Oh, you know all about the attack. Lovely. Here's your clue. Oh, hey, did I ever mention I killed my own brother? Sometimes brothers just don't get along. Good luck. Player 2 is our winner! Player 2, you ended up really close to the other three players. Your score, I mean, not you personally. In fact, I get the distinct feeling that your opponents don't actually like you very much. It's true. Whenever you're not around, they say,
You don't know Jack!
Hi, I'm Cookie Masterson, and I'm here to tell you that the book is never better than the movie. All books are terrible. 4 players? What happened? Could you not agree on a rental? Handle those screws carefully. If you think an opponent doesn't know the answer, hit your screw button, and you'll force them to answer immediately. If they miss it, you win big. And your wrong answer of the game is being sponsored by...
Indoor sunglasses. Why wear normal outdoor sunglasses when you're trying to look cool indoors? Why, it's two totally different things.
If you happen to find our sponsor's wrong answer of the game, you'll be rewarded with big prizes and cash. All right, let's do this thing.
Get ready, time for question.
1.
Let's start with... Waiter, there's a fly in my ascending colon. Say a coroner were to perform an autopsy on the dead body of the old lady from the children's song, There Was an Old Lady Who Swallowed a Fly. What disgusting thing would he probably not find after cutting her stomach open? Partially digested spider bits, chewed up dog chunks, saliva-covered pig parts, or horse remains? Player 3, check please. Players 1 and 2, you mean like you would find a jar of peanut butter? True story, I read an article. Player 4, in the poem, the old lady swallows a spider, a dog, and a horse. Also a bird, a cat, a goat, and a cow. And then she dies. But she never swallows a pig. Because after all, she is still a lady.
Oh, Mama, gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. Say it so.
Let's try. It's all fun and games till someone loses a tooth. And it's a dis or dat. Player 3? Yikes. Your score could use a hand. Why don't you play this dis or dat and see if it helps? I'm gonna read off 7 names, and for each one, tell me if it's a Rubik's Cube spin-off toy, like Rubik's Tower, a Colgate toothbrush, or both. If it's a Rubik's toy, press the square button. If it's a Colgate toothbrush, press the circle button. And if you think it's both, press X. Now, the rest of you should listen carefully. Lock in your answers before player 3. If player 3 gets it wrong, I'll split up that cash to everyone who got it right. We good? Here we go. Twist! Snake! 360! Revolution! Cube actually gave me a great solution for all my unfortunate dental problems. White stickers over my teeth.
Dance with me, Disco 3.
And on its way, music to get lucky to. Why do those two guys in the band Daft Punk wear those giant helmets? To hide their weird Canadian faces? To hide their weird French faces? To hide their weird German faces? Or to hide their weird Irish faces? Player 2, time's running out. Player 3, this is gonna hurt. Players 1, 2, and 4, 9! Here's what you meant to pick. Thomas Bangalter and Guy Mama de Who French stuff, blah blah blah, of Daft Punk are French. And I haven't actually seen their faces, but they must be weird, right? Anyone whose face you never see, gotta have a super weird face. And I should know. How about Area 151? Suppose U.S. government scientists got confused during the Manhattan Project and instead of an atomic bomb, developed a giant Manhattan. What might the newspaper headlines have read when the weapon was being tested in Nevada? Player 3, who gets you screwed? Oh, you're screwed, player 1. You got 5 seconds. That was quality. Superb screwing, player 3. Why not grab a few more bucks while you're at it? Player 2, what a pity. Players 3 and 4. A Manhattan is a drink made with whiskey, vermouth, bitters, and a cherry. I say make drinks, not war. Although another couple drinks and I may want to fight someone. I call this one 15-year-old spoiler alert. What part of the film The Sixth Sense is its denouement? When you find player 1, who are you gonna believe it? Player 3, you're screwed. You got 5 seconds to answer. Sweet dreams. Way to screw, player 1. Grab a few more bucks, why don't you? Players 1, 2, and 4. The denouement of a story is when the various plot threads are drawn together and explained or resolved, like the reveal at the end of The Sixth Sense, when you learn that Bruce Willis was dead the whole time. And if you get to this game's denouement, you'll find out I've been dead this whole time. Right, Bob?
Did anyone hear a noise from the sound booth? The old abandoned one that hasn't been used since the 90s? Nobody? Huh. Must have just been my imagination.
That'll bring an end to our first round. And player 4 is out front with a comfortable cushion. Don't forget, all the questions in round 2 are worth double. And remember, keep an eye out for the wrong answer of the game. It's still out there. All right, you ready? Too bad. Open wide for You Don't Know Jackman. Say Hugh Jackman wanted to increase his value as an actor by altering his hue. In color terms, what would increase his value the most? Lightening the hue of Player 2. Who gets the Player 1, you've been screwed. You got 5 seconds to pick an answer. Player 2, that was some mighty fine screwing. Want a little more money? Player 3. Value is defined as the relative lightness or darkness of a color or hue. The more light the color, the higher the value. But I don't think Hugh Jackman should lighten his skin. I mean, I like him a lot, but that dude is already one of the whitest people in the world. Enough is enough. Player 2. Oh, the humanity! Player 4. Hey, way to be wrong!
Question 7. Get up and shake your monkey bang.
This one's called Buying Donuts at Whole Foods. And your money hole will get an extra 1,000 for a right answer.
It's the put the choices into order, then buzz in and see if you are right. Question.
Put these things in order of fewest to most holes. The Masters Tournament, a recorder, Clyde Barrow's corpse. Recorder, the Masters, Clyde Barrow, recorder, the Masters, recorder, Clyde Barrow, the Masters, or the Masters, Clyde Barrow, recorder. Player 2? What? No. Players 1, 3, and 4? A recorder has 7 holes. Clyde Barrow of Bonnie and Clyde officially had 17 bullet holes. And the Masters Tournament, the entire golf tournament, has 72 holes. 1 grand bonus to each of you for getting that one. I've actually been shot 17 times myself, yet I still keep going back to Florida.
Follow me down to the sea.
Take a good look at Symbol Simon. Which of these famous emblems resembles a letter in the Norwegian alphabet? The Batman symbol, the app. Player 4, Player 3, you're getting screwed. You got 5 seconds. Nobody picks that one. Ah, well played, screw Player 4. Why not pick up a few more bucks? Player 4? Huh? Player 1. Interesting choice. Player 2. The Ghostbuster symbol has a ghost peeking through a circle with a line through it, which is called an O/ in the Norwegian alphabet. There's even an O/ in the Norwegian word for ghost. The people of Norway are truly ikke redd for noen spøkelser. Why not try the angle of my dangle? So for this next question, you're going to need a protractor, a slice of pimento loaf, and...
Oh, pardon me, ma'am.
Old man? Why don't you look where you're going? What the hell are you doing here?
Oh, sorry, Corky. I was just lost in thought. There's this thing I just can't remember. It's on the tip of my...
Tongue.
No, thanks. I just ate.
What's that thing? Who's that fella? Where's that screwly up doodly doo? It's Foggy Facts with Old Man.
Scooty up, do. I forget.
All right, old man, let's see if we can help. Who is it that you can't remember?
Not who, son. What? See, I can picture it, but it's kind of cloudy. You know, like my dead eye. Let's see. It was a show on the TV. I think it was about some police people. And there was a pretty blonde gal in it. And the sergeant fella used to be in outer space. What was that show?
Is it Hill Street Blues, NYPD Blue, TJ Hooker, or Adam 12? Player 2, clock's a ticking. Player 3?
Whoa.
Players 1, 2, and 4? Was it NYPD Blue, old man?
Nope. Don't think it was.
Okay. Oh, honestly. Was it TJ Hooker, old man?
Yes! Oh boy, that was it! Yep, my favorite show, TJ Hooker, starring William Shatner.
That's Shatner, old man. Shatner.
Oh, I'm sorry, Corky. Can you smell it?
Smell what? What do you...
Gotta go change my nappy. See you later!
Next. A woman needs a man like a catfish needs a bicycle. Who gets catfished in the French play Cyrano de Bergerac? Cyrano, Babette, Christian, or Roxanne? Player 2, watch. That clock. Players 1 and 2. Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this. Player 4. Good effort. Good effort. Player 3. Catfishing is wooing someone, usually over the internet, with a false identity. In Cyrano de Bergerac, giant-nosed Cyrano uses his words but Christian's handsome face to woo the unsuspecting Roxanne. It's a great play. I want to watch it with my internet girlfriend Claudia, but she still can't afford to visit me. I guess I'll have to send her more money. Step right... Ah, you already know the rules. Off you go. You only live forever once. What made these people immortal? Good luck. Player 4's on top! Player 4, did you aspire to win with a negative score? Was that something you were shooting for? Did you start your day saying, gee, I hope I can do something really underwhelming and embarrassing today? Or is that just par for the course for you? Maybe tomorrow you should tell yourself, you don't know Jack! Hi, I'm Cookie, and I just can't get this nude Steve Buscemi sculpture right. Okay, you four, show of hands. Who's sitting next to someone stupider than they are? Nice. There are your screws to get you started. If you think another player is clueless, screw them and make them answer immediately. If they miss it, you win extra cash. And today's wrong answer. Hi, I'm your host, Cookie, and this game will be broadcast in 112... languages. You'll just be seeing the English version, though. Okay, a 4-person game. Thanks for acknowledging my OCD and having an even number. Let's do this. This is round 1. You'll get 500 points for everyone you fool, and you'll get 1,000 for finding the truth. Select a category. No, that's okay. I've got it. Okay, here's your first question. Sponsored by the Calvary Lutheran Church, people in Fort Worth, Texas can now attend the unconventional church in a blank. Now, use your device to enter a bluff that you think will fool the other players into thinking it's true. If you get stuck, for half the points, you can use the Lie For Me button and get a suggestion. Do it now. Okay, here are your choices. Find the truth and touch it on your device. Okay, let's take a look. That was a big one. Well, don't you feel foolish? And that means... time to pick a category. Okay, here's the question. Leo Granite Craft is a world champion in an unusual sport that combines boxing and blank. Type in your lies now. Okay, here you go. Find the truth. Let's see what everybody selected. Competitors box and play chess until someone checkmates or is knocked out. It's both the most and least exciting sport ever created. And nobody fell for some of these ingenious lies. All right, pick a category. Okay, here's the question. The Chinese plant Psychotria alata is also known as blank lips. Enter your lies now. All right, where's the truth? Okay, what did everyone pick? Great lie there. And look what we have here. You can't buy the plant, but you can rent it and smell it for a few hours. And the rest of the board goes unselected. This is round 2, which means all point values are doubled. Exciting. Time to pick a category. Okay, here's the question. Reg Milor is the reigning champion of a sport that just involves keeping a blank in your pants. Type in your lies now. Okay, here are your choices. All right, let's see what everybody picked. You all got it. Impressive. It's called ferret legging. And Reg has kept a ferret in his pants for over 5 hours at a time. And I'm not sure what I'm talking about anymore. And that means some of these didn't get picked. Select a category. Okay, here's the question. Celebrity tweet time, 9:43 p.m., the 1st of October, 2013. At Mike Tyson tweeted, "I'm a bad blank." Enter your lies now. Okay, which one's the truth? All right, who picked what? It's a subject you can talk your ear off about. And that's it. Nobody else's lies got picked. All right, pick a category. Okay, here's the question. Advanced comfort technology makes I'm Cookie Masterson, your fun-time host person. I gotta get a better job description. 5 of you I see. Did you make a reservation? No? That's okay, we'll figure it out. Let's do this. This is round 1, and that means you get 500 points for everyone you fool with your made-up answer. And you'll get 1,000 for finding the truth. Time to pick a category. Okay, here's your first question. In 1979, Clairol introduced and then almost immediately discontinued the oddly named Touch of Blank shampoo. Type in your lies now. All right, where's the truth? Let's see what everybody selected. And we're done. Select a category. Okay, here's the question. Located within the municipal boundaries of Kirkland Lake, Ontario, there lies the controversially named village of blank. Enter your lies now. Hurry, hit the lie for me button if you can't think of something. Okay, here are your choices. All right, let's see what everybody picked. And nobody picked the other lies up there. All right, pick a category. Okay, here's the question. The area in the Pacific Ocean where great white sharks congregate every spring is called the White Shark Blank. Type in your lies now. Okay, here you go. Find the truth. Okay, let's take a look. Nice lie. And that means... it's round 2, where all point values are doubled. Let's do it. Select a category. Okay, here's the question. The first reporting on the Wright brothers' flights appeared not in a newspaper or on radio, but in a small journal dedicated to the topic of blank. Enter your lies now. Hurry! Hit the lie for me button if you can't think of something. Okay, here are your choices. Pick something. Okay, what did everyone pick? That was a great lie. Well, you guys blew it. The story got a lot of buzz. And that means some of these didn't get picked. Time to pick a category. Okay, here's the question. Hugh Grant's full name is Hugh John Blank Grant. Type in your lies now. All right, where's the truth? All right, let's see what everybody picked. Wow, that was one hell of a lie. A hell of a lie. And look what we have here. And nobody fell for some of these ingenious lies. Select a category. Okay, here's the question. Ben and Jerry only started making ice cream because it was too expensive to make blank. Enter your lies now. Okay, which one's the truth? All right, who picked what? Although I'm sure chocolate chip cookie dough bagels would have been delicious. And that's it. Nobody else's lives got picked. Welcome to the final fibbage. This is your final question, and it's worth triple. It's anybody's game. Here's your final fibbage question. Dr. Seuss is credited with coining this common derogatory term in his 1950 book, If I Ran the Zoo. Type in your lies now. Hurry up! Okay, here are your choices. Let's see what everybody selected. And the rest of the board goes unselected.